Out of all the states in America, people die sooner in Mississippi than anywhere else. That's no surprise to me. That people in Mississippi have nothing to live for. It's Uncle Lou! Yay! Now, listen, a couple of things here. Now, we play Ole Miss this week. So, you know, it got me thinking, is there a worse state in America than Mississippi? Well, no, there's not. Mississippi's the worst state in all the land. Now, this is an opinion. Yeah, of course it is. This is an opinion channel. Hello. But look, it's an opinion that's shared by a lot of people. And an opinion that can be backed up with some factual evidence. Now, Mississippi's a joke and a disgrace, really, in too many ways to count, football being just one of those things. I can't remember the last time anybody in the state of Mississippi won a conference title in anything. In football, I know for Mississippi, it was back in the 50s and 60s last time for Ole Miss won anything that actually mattered. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, and you guys know, I don't ever write anything down. I usually just hit record and ramble and babble incoherently off the top of my head. It's barely understandable, half the crap I say. It's normally what I do. I looked some stuff up on the state of Mississippi. I had to write this stuff down. I cannot leave this stuff out. I was afraid I would forget something. I had to write some of this stuff down here. I mean, I had no choice. I had to. And I did too. So I'm going to go through some of this stuff here, highlighting, or lowlighting, the great state of Mississippi, the mighty Mississippi. All right, so here we go. We'll start off here. Mississippi, the highest obesity rate in America. I mean, I don't think you're going to read that on breakingnews.com. That's somewhat of a given, I guess, that the fattest people in America hail from the state of Mississippi. You got more fat slobs in Mississippi than you do any other state in the land. Another interesting fact about the state of Mississippi. Dead last, 50 out of 50 in terms of high school graduation rates. So you got fat, uneducated slobs in the state of Mississippi. Now, for the few that do actually stay in school and manage to somehow graduate, students in the state of Mississippi have the lowest, 50 out of 50, bottom rung, bottom of the barrel, the lowest school performance rates in America. That's embarrassing. So you got fat, uneducated, lazy slobs who are uneducated, dumb. The ones that stay in are the worst in America, and they have the highest dropout rate in the United States. So it's no surprise to Uncle Lou, this next fact, 1 out of every 4 fat, lazy, uneducated slobs in Mississippi live below the poverty level. Below the poverty level. That's 25% of the population, which is the highest rate of any state in the United States of America. But it's not all bad. It's not all bad for the state of Mississippi. They do lead the country in one key category. Top of the heap here. Teen pregnancy rates. That's right. The state of Mississippi leads the United States of America in terms of teen pregnancy rates. Woo! Yay! So the fat, lazy, uneducated, living in poverty slobs of Mississippi are having babies while they're still teenagers. Well, no wonder 1 in 4 live below the poverty level. Teen pregnancy rate #1 in America. Good job, Mississippi. Great job. Now, life expectancy. Dead last. You're dead last. 50 out of 50. Out of all the states in America, people die sooner in Mississippi than anywhere else. That's no surprise to me. That people in Mississippi have nothing to live for. Guess what else? Worst economy in America. Rated worst economy in America in 2014, which is the soonest or closest year I could find. Worst economy in America. Lower GDP than any other state in America. Most people that watch me, you're going to have to Google what GDP is. Lowest in America. So you got some fat, lazy, uneducated, teenage pregnant slobs with super low life expectancies, living 1 in 4 under the poverty level with the worst economy in America. So, you add up all those interesting facts about the great state of Mississippi, and what does that lead you with? The final thing, which again, a category that they lead the nation in, unhappiest, most miserable states in America. Number 1 on the list, Mississippi. They scored a 63.7 on this scale. I'm not going to even try to explain this. It's called the well-being scale. They scored a 63.7, making them the unhappiest, most miserable state in the land. This scale measures things like, here, let me just read it for you. This scale measures things like poor working conditions, living below the poverty line, no access to basic human needs like food, clean water, and health care. Ladies and gentlemen, the state of Mississippi, let's give Mississippi a hand. They're absolutely deplorable, embarrassing, humiliating in football. But when it comes to worst states in America, there's only one Mississippi.